If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, the world of real estate can be overwhelming with so many different terms and jargon being thrown around. It can be hard to know what everything means. That's why we're here to break it down for you. Let's start with some common jargon you might hear if you're buying your first home. The first thing you'll hear is the term closing costs. These are fees associated with finalizing the sale of a home. They typically include things like the appraisal fees, the attorney fees, title insurance. Another important term to know is pre-approval. This is when a lender reviews your finances and your credit history to determine how much money they're willing to loan you for a home. And speaking of loans, you'll also want to understand the differences between a fixed rate mortgage, an adjustable rate mortgage, and even the difference between an FHA and conventional. What the heck does all this mean? With a fixed rate mortgage, your interest rate stays the same for the entire term of the loan. With an adjustable rate mortgage, your interest rate can fluctuate over time, so it's very important to know the difference and the terms involved with that. FHA, you've heard that, Federal Housing Authority. It's just a loan that is not guaranteed, but it's backed by the federal government. Conventional, that's normal banks doing a normal loan. Finally, you'll hear the term home inspection. This is when you as a buyer hire a professional inspector to come in and evaluate the condition of a home before you buy it. Now you're gonna have your contract in place. You better make sure it's a house you want. Make pretty darn sure that it's in good condition, because a home inspection is gonna cost you anywhere from $450 to $700. But the important thing to know is they're going to evaluate the condition of the home and let you know things that you might not have looked at when you were checking out the home and getting excited. But it is important to know about any issues or repairs that may be needed before you close on that loan. Now, if you're selling a home for the first time, there's a few terms you should be familiar with as well. First up is listing price. This is the price at which you are going to be listing your home for sale. I hate the term list personally. We're not going to put your home on a list, but that's the jargon and that's what we're talking about. It means in the multiple listing service, your home will be up there with the rest of them to be seen. It's important to work with a real estate agent who can help you determine a fair and competitive price. You'll also want to know about staging. This is when you prepare your home to be shown for potential buyers. It can involve decluttering, rearranging furniture, and adding decorative touches to make your home more appealing. Possibly some painting may be done, freshening some mulch on the outside, just getting it ready so when a buyer comes, they can get excited about it and not see the problems in the house, but just fall in love with it. Finally, you'll want to understand the concept of closing. This is when the sale of your home is finalized. You transfer ownership to the new owner. It's important to work with a real estate agent who can guide you through all the closing process and help you avoid any potential pitfalls, because there's a lot. You do not want to get involved with a buyer and lenders and loans that seem a little bit fishy and take you all the way through 30 to 45, 60 days and 2 weeks before closing, which is when you transfer ownership of the house and get a check for any proceeds you might have. But you don't want to have that fall apart a week before closing. There you have it, some of the most common jargon you will encounter if you're a first-time home buyer or seller. At the Star Home Team, we're committed to making the process as smooth and stress-free as possible. Contact us today to learn more about how we can help you navigate the world of real estate. I'm Jim Starwalt, leader of the Star Home Team at Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate, Star Homes. Give us a call and let us demystify the jargon for you.